Chad, these skirmishes that are now taking place between ICE and so-called protesters, we should mention, by the way, it's a Class A felony, even if you don't have a weapon, to attack a federal officer who is doing his or her duty, and you attack that officer and prevent them from doing duty, you can get up to 8 years in prison. These people have to be arrested and charged with these crimes, don't they?
Oh, absolutely. 100%. I think one of the lessons of 2020, right, when cities were being burned to the ground, ICE officers in Portland and elsewhere were being targeted there were very few consequences, right? People would get arrested, but then they would be released on bail the next day, and you would never really hear of anything. I think you've got to send a signal that it's not okay to continue to target law enforcement, either the way that we saw there in Texas in that example, or just try to skirmish with them as part of a larger protest. If a law enforcement officer gives you a direction, you take that direction, and if you decide to push back and physically impede their abilities or physically assault them, there's got to be consequences for that. That's a bright line. I think President Trump agrees with that. Everyone agrees with that. I think it becomes an enforcement issue, and how do you enforce that?